welcome to July's spell check for Pegasus. It's time to fly. So, how's things been? How's your summer going for you so far? Mine's been pretty hectic actually. Yeah, so been a lot of going on energetically with new moons and this kind of energy, and we're coming into, within the next month, a super moon. And with all these super moons, just like there's this idea of this residual energy going on that's just totally sending us into a spin almost. Maybe I could just be speaking for myself. Maybe you've been having a glorious June. Oh, take that one because it's jumped. I say that, maybe you're having a glorious June, and then we have this Three of Cups, which is all about celebrations. So I'm going to take that's for July, but maybe you've been having a wonderful June so far. I really do hope so. Just a quick one before I start the reading actually. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. The more likes, subscribes the channel gets, the more airtime pretty much, the more viewers we reach. So that's really great. So thank you so much for that support. And keep watching, and obviously comment on if there's anything you'd like to see me do on this channel, or change, you know, whether that's a favourite deck that I've been using in some of my other readings, or just a particular spread that you might like, then just let me know in the comments below. My website and shop details are also below, so if that's something you want to go and check out, I write spells, and I sell spell kits, and I do personal readings as well. So this monthly spell check, so it's a collective reading for all my wing people, and yeah, the personal readings are exactly that. They're a little bit more detail and they have your energy. So yeah, maybe that's something you might be interested in. So go and have a look at my website, details below. And I'm going to get started. Okay, so I'm going to pick 6 cards from the top, and we're going to read from there. Now, I may want to zoom because I'm doing a slightly different layout today, so I may try and zoom in a little bit so you can see the cards. Sorry, that was not very smooth. Yeah. So maybe that's just a little bit better so you can see the cards today. Right, okay. So we have got quite a few in reverse because I'm reading these today as they come up from what you can see on the camera. So yeah, you can see that there's quite a few reversals. And like I said about all this moon energy that we've been experiencing, it really has felt like perhaps for some of you, our worlds are turning a little bit upside down, a little bit confusing, even leveling out to some sort of versions of anxiety maybe for you. So let's have a look. So we have this Three of Cups in the upright. So this is our Scorpio cards. So did I say Scorpio? Our water cards even. So this is your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And next to it we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, also more water energy. We then have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This card here. And you see how she's in reverse? That's this feeling of not feeling as independent as you could do. Maybe you've been feeling that you've had to rely on other people for support or help. Maybe it's been a month where you don't feel that you've got all your shit together, maybe. I know that has been affecting quite a lot of people. So this is earth energy. So this is your Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And this earth energy in reverse is this lack of stability, this lack of feeling safe and secure, perhaps. And this, like I said earlier, reliance. Maybe there's a feeling of reliance. Next to it, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is now going into fire signs, so fire energy. So yeah, this is, can you see that girl upside down, kind of trying to look to the future, look in front of her, but feeling like she can't see what's coming up. She can't see what's happening. But because this is another 3 above the 3 of Cups, 3s are really about you trying to develop or accomplish something and gain a success in some area of your life. And with this being fire, this could be your this could be a Leo sign, or this could be Sagittarius, and it's this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sorry. It's this idea of trying to hold on tight to current energy, current events maybe in your life, and just being on this hunt for something better, looking for better times, hoping for better times. Next you have this Queen of Swords in reverse again, so more of this reversal energy. And this is in your air signs now. These are air signs. So this is your Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And in reverse for you, it feels like maybe you're just not in this position where you can discern information effectively in your life. Is stuff going on that you've missed or you didn't see coming? And is it this idea that maybe you're struggling to communicate, really struggling to express yourself in the way in which you would normally? Next to it is the 7 of Swords, again in reverse. And again, yeah, this is more of this air energy. But in reverse, for me, this 7 of Swords is you wanting to be upfront, fair. You want to be transparent. You're looking for clarity. And this is like essentially in your close networks or your close groups. So this could be family, a loved one. This could be people you work closely with. Are you struggling to kind of work out what's going on? Something doesn't feel right and you're trying eagerly to move things forward, get past some sort of difficulty, and it's like a bit of a struggle. You're in this mood where you want to enjoy. So in July, it's like you want to move forward, you want to have fun, you want to be lighthearted, you want to show love to the people in your lives, and you want to face things. So this 8 of Cups, I said water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In the reverse, this is like you want to stand and face something. You want to deal with something. But you're doing it from the right place and from your heart. And you're sort of saying, I don't want to run away from whatever this is at this point. I want to stand and I want to face it. And we have this moon influence that I was talking about, and this super moon that we're going to be experiencing in July. I want to say it's in Capricorn, but you might want to Google that. You might want to check that. I think it's Capricorn. Anyway, so this super moon, it's affecting everything we do, everything we say, and everything we think. So we're just not been moving so quickly. We're not trying to move away from things perhaps in the style that we might have done previously. Perhaps we want to invest in something, and that could be in a relationship. It could be that maybe things haven't been smooth sailing recently, and perhaps you're just sort of willing to get past something, to get past history, events, things that have happened that perhaps have not worked out in your favour. But you're saying, you know what, I'm in this for the kind of long haul, so I am going to ride the wave, so to speak. But like I said, this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you kind of spent a lot of time worrying what people think about you as well. And it's like you second guess yourself on everything. There might be certain traits and, I don't know, mannerisms or behaviours that you've always done that you've never really thought twice about. And, you know, this month you're going to be thinking, okay, did I do that in the right way? Could I have done that better? How can I open myself up to take this constructive criticism, but also do it in such a way that it doesn't hurt my confidence, my self-esteem. Yeah, I see a lot of self-esteem internal dialogue going on with you at the moment. You're really trying to look to the future, work your way out of difficult times, tough times. It feels like the last couple of months have been a little bit tricky. You've been doing everything you can to maneuver yourself away from someone, something, or just avoid confrontation and conflict as much as you can. But it seems that the outcomes are they are what they are. There's kind of no real escaping it at this time. So I kind of just want to give you the message, just ride the storm for July. You know, we're coming into better energies. We're coming into the point where cycles will literally just work themselves through, and there will be better days. I promise you, there will be better days. This Queen of Swords and Seven of Swords together, like I spoke about, this air energy. For some of you, you are really second guessing things you say, things you do, the way you feel. It's like you're in your body, but you don't feel like you at the moment. That's the best way I could describe this. And that has been sent to maybe to make you question your beliefs or the way you process your information. Because like I said, these are swords energy, and swords energy is how we think, how we speak, the way we process information or people, you know, the way we process relationships. Maybe we have been a little bit sensitive, and this card is saying kind of go with the flow right now and try not to take things as personally as maybe you have felt, or maybe you are going to feel this month. So maybe in July you are going to find that you're overthinking what people are saying to you, conversations you're having with friends and loved ones or colleagues, and the universe is just saying, like, take some of it with a pinch of salt. Try not to totally overreact. Okay, I'm going to pull some of my Island Wellness cards now, just so that we can have a bit of a, oh, too many there, have a bit of a heads up and an idea about things that maybe we're going to be experiencing. Oh, yeah, well, you know, this is always a good thing to experience. Right, I've got 4 or 5 cards here. I'm going to just read them all, so I'm going to do them one by one. The first card you have is passion. Someone's passion is ignited. So you're going to have insane chemistry with somebody. If you don't already, or you haven't already met this person, there's going to be this insane chemistry between you. And there's going to be this idea of having fun together, equality, and enjoying each other's company. And with this 3 of Cups, I get that that is on the horizon for July. So yeah, not all doom and gloom, my wing people. So there's potential for love. Okay, so then we have the boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure. So this boat is symbolic of riding the storm, like I said earlier, taking the big waves, taking the small waves, but just still remaining in the boat. I think that's a really important message for July. Let's all just try and stay in the boat, right? So then you have this card, date. Some of you are going to be going on dates. How wonderful. So meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning or setting a date. Maybe you've not dated in a while, or you recently had something end and you thought, you know what, I'm not going to date anymore. And it feels like this is going to be something that comes out of the blue, and somebody gives you a call because you've then got this love call. somebody out of the blue comes along, calls you up. Maybe this is somebody from the past, or maybe this is just somebody you hadn't even seen as a potential love interest that expresses some warmth of heart for you. It says a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Someone's going to let you know they care in the month of July. Brilliant. And then we have the clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. I said earlier, for some that have maybe recently come out of something or a split, you might be thinking, well, you know, I need time to heal. I need to be alone. I need to lick my wounds, so to speak, and just give myself time. Now, I would always say it's important to give yourself time. But what's equally important is to listen to your inner voice. And if your inner voice is saying, you know what, I'm ready to get back out there. This person's approached me. I would like to go on a date, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. The cards are just sort of saying, go with the flow and take time, and don't allow that inner low self-esteem issue stop you. Don't let that deter you from maybe trying new things. Okay, so then you have this card, not enough. We can have all sorts of people ask us on dates or be interested in us, and it doesn't mean that we're fully healed. It doesn't mean that we are always in exactly the right place to start something, but it doesn't mean that we're not either. It sometimes is just a case of going with the flow, taking your time. Excuse me. And we had this clock, didn't we? So time is a factor. So maybe we're just needing to give ourselves time, not rush things. I just got a side message for somebody. Have you been rushing into one relationship after another? Are you rush, make it happen quick? You know, quite often when we do that, that is a really big sign that we've not listened to this inner voice. We're not listening to the insecurities we carry. Excuse me. And those insecurities we're carrying into the next and the next and the next. And if we're getting the same outcomes every time, well, then we shouldn't be surprised, should we? It's ultimately the message. Okay. I'm going to just finish the collective spell check with an animal spirit card. So let's see which animal the collective draws. Take a bit of time, have a think. Maybe it's a specific, okay, well, we got one. Okay, I'll read that in a sec. But the animal spirits I've already decided. And we have the panther. It's like my cat Scylla, my little black cat. She's like a black panther. So we have this card. You know what? I can't stop coughing now. I haven't been coughing all day. And as I started this reading, I'm starting to cough. Which is this Queen of Swords in reverse again. This is this not being able to communicate, or struggling to get my words out, struggling to feel that I can express myself adequately and be respected. For some, this also is this feeling of being judged by everybody about everything you say or everything you do. That can get really tiring, believe me. That can be extremely tiring. So this panther card, to end your reading, I'm going to actually go through my book and I'm going to read the panther. Where are you, panther? Okay, so this panther essentially is a fire sign. It's part of the fire group within the book. And if you really look at this little character, it's like really defensive, isn't it? It's like, see how it's showing its teeth, it's ready to attack. And like I say, that ultimately is, I need to defend myself. Or I'm in a place where I feel like I need to defend myself. And well, that's not a nice energy to be in when we feel like we're being defensive. So maybe the cards are asking you in July, let's do some self-reflection and let's think why we feel so defensive about certain aspects of our life at the moment. So this card is really talking about purging. It says the Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnated. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. So for some, this can be coming out of your comfort zones as well and being sort of really feeling exposed and put out there, hence this judgment I was talking about. So it says, it's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. I said we were going to a brighter place, didn't I? So for this card then, there's kind of like two energies. There's when you're in balance, how it can affect you, and then there's when you're not. And I did talk about a lot of this idea of being out of balance. When the Panther is out of balance, it can bring out qualities such as self-destruct. And it can make you really question, you know, everything that you're doing in your life, the way you're feeling. When you can bring this into balance, and by getting rid of really unnecessary things in your life that you don't need to worry about, you don't need to constantly be thinking about, once you're able to do more of that purging, like I said, you can really start to come into balance. Now, when this Panther's in balance, this Panther is brave, productive, and somebody that can really take control of everything. And for some of you listening, that'll be you in July. You will be taking this control. But for others that have this healing work to do, we've really got to start looking within our inner Panther and shedding this unnecessary mindsets, unnecessary behaviors, things that we're doing that are making us ultra sensitive and ultimately destructive. So my wing people, I want you to harness your inner Panther this month, bring it into balance, you know, be brave, be assertive, and take back your power, and have an amazing July.